Thank you, Mr. Speaker. A record of 204,000 people moved to Alberta last year, and we anticipate more to join this year. We are seeing companies growing their workforce in Alberta, but unfortunately, this growth is not keeping up with our expanding province. The overall slow Canadian economy and a high unemployment rate across the country. Given that Alberta's unemployment rate sits at 7.5%, and some Albertans are struggling to find gainful employment, including some of my constituents in Calgary East. Can the Minister please share what our government is doing to create jobs to address this increased
The Honourable Minister of Infrastructure has risen.
Speaker, record population growth has impacted unemployment as new Albertans settle into the job market. Alberta is leading the country in economic growth, job creation, productivity, and weekly earnings. This is driven by low taxes, a strong investment climate, and vast entrepreneurial opportunities. Furthermore, our government continues to invest record amounts into education, post-secondary, as well as employment and training programs to ensure workers can fully participate and succeed. Mr. Speaker, our government is dedicated to fostering a business-friendly environment to sustain Alberta's robust job market.
The Honourable Member for Calgary East.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, Minister. Given the continued persistent issues with the Canadian labour market, and given that Edmonton has high unemployment rate compared to major Canadian metropolitan cities at 9%, while Calgary dropped to 7.4%, to the same Minister, what are we doing to ensure Edmonton and Calgary continue to improve in terms of economic development and job growth?
The Honourable Minister of Infrastructure.
Mr. Speaker, business incorporations are the highest in Alberta's history, up 9.9% in the first 9 months of this year. This growth was driven mainly by construction, retail, and tourism. Nice. To encourage growth, we provide a range of supports to help businesses grow and succeed. Awesome. This includes advice, coaching, financing, training, and opening up funding pathways. One specific program, the Film and Television Tax Credit, successfully attracted many productions with significant activity in and around Calgary and Edmonton. Mr. Speaker, we continue to work with industry partners to support economic growth.
The Honourable Member.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given that Alberta's economy is still growing, and given that while we are seeing more jobs created in the past month, Alberta is still experiencing a relatively high unemployment rate, and given that it is taking more time for some workers to find a job or find suitable roles that match their unique skills. To the Minister, what are the government programs available to Albertans that addresses the current and longer time labour market challenges?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, our government provides a multitude of supports to help Albertans transition to stable, good-paying jobs. Some government-backed programs to assist businesses include the Northern Economic Development Grant, Workforce Partnership Grants, Small Community Opportunity Grant, Alberta Export Expansion Program, and the Investment and Growth Fund. For workers, Mr. Speaker, there are training and skills development programs available in over 60 communities across Alberta. Mr. Speaker, with our continued leadership in job creation and reduced barriers to employment, we are confident in the workforce of tomorrow. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.